mountains fall into the sea, the nations rage, the kingdoms shake, the earth gives way beneath my feet. But you remain, you will not break. You are our refuge and our strength, a very present help in pain. Though every earthly thing should fail, still you are God, still you reign. So I
lay down my striving, I lay down my fear, I open my hands to the God who is near.
Be still and
know that I am God.
Be still and
know that I am God.
Above the roar of wind and flood, above the war in flesh and blood, let every idol fall to dust, and every anxious voice be hushed. The Lord of hosts is with us now.
Be still and know that I am God.
There is a river clear and clean, the waters flow through your holy place. No flood of darkness reaches there, no storm can steal your children's grace.
You speak one word and kingdoms bend, the wars and weapons melt away. From everlasting, Lord, you reign, the same tomorrow as today.
So I lay down my striving, I lay down my fear, I open my hands to the God who is near.
Be still and
know that I am God.
Ooh.
be still and
Know that I am God.
Above the roar of wind and flood, above the war in flesh and blood, let every idol fall to dust, and every anxious voice be hushed. The Lord of hosts is with us now.
Be still and know that I am God.
be exalted in the earth.
Be exalted in the earth.
Every tongue confess your word.
Be exalted in the earth. Be exalted through the ages. Be exalted through the ages. From the prophets to the sages. Be exalted through the ages. The Lord of hosts is our fortress. The God of Jacob is our shield. In the darkest, deepest midnight, He is present, He is real. Be still and know that I am God. Be still and know that I am God. Above the roar of wind and flood, above the war in flesh and blood, let every idol fall to dust, and every anxious voice be hushed. The Lord of hosts is with us now. Be still and know that I am God. Be still. Know that I am God.
The mountains fall into the sea, the nations rage, the kingdoms shake, the earth gives way beneath my feet. But you remain, you will not break. You are our refuge and our strength, a very present help in pain. Though every earthly thing should fail, still you are God, still you reign. So I lay down my striving, I lay down my fear, I open my hands to the God who is near. Be still and know that I am God. Be still and know that I am God. Above the roar of wind and flood, above the war in flesh and blood, let every idol fall to dust and every anxious voice be hushed. The Lord of hosts is with us now. Be still and know that I am God. There is a river clear and clean that waters flow through your holy place. No flood of darkness reaches there, no storm can steal your children's grace. You speak one word and kingdoms bend, the wars and weapons melt away. From everlasting, Lord, you reign, the same tomorrow as today. So I lay down my striving, I lay down my fear, I open my hands to the God who is near. Be still and know that I am God. Be still and know that I am God. Above the roar of wind and flood, above the war in flesh and blood, let every idol fall to dust and every anxious voice be hushed. The Lord of hosts is with us now. Be still and know that I am God. Be exalted in the earth, be exalted in the earth. Every tongue confess your worth. Be exalted in the earth, be exalted through the ages, be exalted through the ages. From the prophets to the sages, be exalted through the ages.
The Lord of hosts is our fortress, the God of Jacob is our shield. In the darkest, deepest midnight, He is present, He is real.
Be still and know that I am God. Be still and know that I am God. Above the roar of wind and flood, above the war in flesh and blood, let every idol fall to dust and every anxious voice be hushed. The Lord of hosts is with us now. Be still and know that I am God. Be still and know that I am The mountains fall into the sea, the nations rage, the kingdoms shake.
The earth gives way beneath my feet, but you remain, you will not break.
You are our refuge and our strength, a very Though every earthly thing should fail, still you are God,
still you reign.
So I lay down my striving, I lay down my fear, I open my hands to the God who is near. Be still and know that I am God. Be still and know that I am God. Be still and know that I am God. Above the roar of wind and flood, above the war in flesh and blood, let every idol fall to dust, and every anxious voice be hushed. The Lord of hosts is with us now. Be still and know
That I am God. There is a river clear and clean, that waters flow through your holy place. No flood of darkness reaches there. No storm can steal your children's grace.
You speak one word and kingdoms bend, the wars and weapons melt away. From everlasting, Lord, you reign, the same tomorrow as today. So I lay down my striving, I lay down my fear, I open my hands to the God who is near. Be still and know that I am God. Be still and know that I am God. Be still and know that I am God. Above the roar of wind and flood, above the war in flesh and blood, let every idol fall to dust, and every anxious voice be hushed. The Lord of hosts is with us now. Be still and know
That I am God.
be exalted in the earth, be exalted in the earth. Every tongue confess your word.
Be exalted in the earth.
Be exalted through the ages,
Be exalted
through the ages,
from the prophets.
to the sages. Oh,
Be exalted through the ages. The Lord of hosts is our fortress. The God of Jacob is our shield. In the darkest, deepest midnight, He is present, He is real. Be still
and know that I am God.
Be still
And know that I am God. Above the roar of wind and flood, above the war in flesh and blood, let every idol fall to dust, and every anxious voice be hushed.
The Lord of hosts is with us now. Be still and know that I am God. Be still.
Know that I am God.
That I am God.
The mountains fall into the sea, the nations rage, the kingdoms shake, the earth gives way beneath my feet, but you remain, you will not break. You are our refuge and our strength, a very present